Jared is with us. Jared's in Midland, Michigan. Hi, Jared. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So me and my fiance are getting married here soon in July, and she just graduated college with a nursing degree, and I've got a house that I bought before we met. I also have a new truck, and she has a new car. So together we have about $330,000 in debt. And we both just started jobs where we're making decent money. We gross about $90,000 a year, and I guess we were just kind of wondering, coming up on our wedding and hopefully having kids here shortly in the next year or two, how we can kind of prepare for a solid foundation financially.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the
Thank
engagement and the wedding coming up. So, out of the 330 of debt, what's in the cars and what's in the student loans?
So my house I owe about $100,000 on. Her student loans are about $170,000. My truck's $33,000. Her car's $12,000. So.
Okay.
Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
I'm 25. She's 26.
Okay. So when you add that up, does it kind of scare the crud out of you?
Oh, absolutely.
What about her?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Probably her more than me.
Good. Okay. Because I don't want you to be debilitated by fear, but I want you to be afraid enough to do something about it. So that's good.
Sure.
Okay.
Is she in the nursing position you think she's going to be in long term, or is this just like a stepping stone because of her degree?
I think she'll stay there.
So what's she making?
She enjoys the work that she does.
What's she making?
She makes about $59,000 a year.
And you make 30?
Net, she makes like 59. Take home probably like 41-ish. And I make take home like 40.
Okay, so I thought you said 90 gross.
Well, close to 100.
Yeah, she makes like 41. I make like 48.
Gross?
So 90 net.
90.
No,
You meant 90.
That's what your take home pay.
Take home. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
90 net, not 90 gross. So you're making about 130, 100, 110. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, good. So good. And what do you do, Jared?
I'm a millwright.
Okay, good. Good. All right. Well, the good news is in both of your cases, you probably can pick up some extra hours that are very, very profitable hours. OT in both of these things pays very well. We don't want to do that long term, and we don't want to do it too much in your first year of marriage, but we want to do it strategically to be able to get rid of these debts. I'm not worried about the house. The student loan is a serious mountain. The truck's probably under the heading of sold.
Okay.
Because you guys got to clean this mess up. The faster you're out of debt, everything but the house, the faster you're going to have amazing peace in this household. Because you're going to be making over $100,000 a year with no payments but a $100,000 house payment. Yet that's a really good place to be in at 25 years old. Or it's not going to be 25; it's going to be 27. It's going to take you 2 years to clean this up, or more. But the 170 is a big number, and so what I always look at mathematically that gives me great hope is the size of the shovel you have, your income, household income, versus the size of the hole you're in. And so you're in a really big hole, but you got a good shovel. And so I'm not panicking looking at the math, okay? But I do know you guys got 2 to 3 years of beans and rice, no life ahead of you to clean this mess up. And I personally wouldn't try to ride a $33,000 truck through that. I'd ride an $8,000 truck through that.
Okay.
How much do you think you can sell it for, Jared? Do you know?
Probably 40, 42.
Yeah, they give you enough to buy another car for cash and get rid of a truck payment that's $700 a month, right?
That would be huge. That would be huge.
Sure.
Yeah, that moves the needle, and then you list your debts smallest to largest. That would just leave her car and the student loans, and we begin to attack them, get her car knocked out, and then we begin to attack these student loans with a vengeance.
And don't go into debt for the wedding, Jared. Don't continue to dig in that hole.
No, our parents are
awesome.
Pretty much cash flow on the
That's
wedding.
great.
So
That's great.
We're very grateful for that.
That's awesome.
So she has an option to consolidate her student loans, which would drop her. It'd go from I think a 30-year to a 15-year. but it would take it from like a $2,000 monthly payment to a $1,500 monthly payment.
Doesn't
Do you
matter.
think that's wise?
Doesn't matter. What I'm concerned about here is the interest rate. What's it do to the interest rate?
9 or 10% to 4.
10% to 4%.
Yeah, the lower interest
Yeah.
rate is excellent. 15 years doesn't matter because you're going to pay them off in 3 years. You're going to be 100% debt free in 3 years.
Okay. Well, so the other thing I was thinking, if she makes her minimum payment on our student loans for 10 years, her work will pay it off. Is it
We're
worth
not doing that.
riding
No.
that out
No,
and having?
absolutely not. Nope.
Okay.
No, her work won't pay it off. You're talking about the federal government paying it off, and they have not been doing that. There's a 97% turn down rate on that plan. It is a failure.
Okay.
So no, we don't let somebody else clean up your deal. You guys got to go clean this mess up. And here's the thing: a little bit of OT on both of you. We can kick this thing without you completely giving up your newlywed year. Okay, but you can kick your income up another 50 grand pretty easy, and that's where I'm getting these numbers. Okay, and so between the two of you, and just strategically pick some ER work on the weekends for her or something like that. You pick up some straight old OT. I'm sure it's available to you right now because everything's gearing back up. No pun intended in your case. But you guys are you got great careers because you got a lot of opportunity here to clean the mess up. And so, but here's the thing. There's a direct correlation by how intensely you attack this and how fast you get out, number one, and if you get out at all, number two. The probability of completing it is tied to your intensity, and the speed at which you complete it, being debt-free, it is tied to your intensity. So I want you guys to sit down and have a very detailed plan and attack this. We're going to help you. We're going to give you Financial Peace University as a wedding gift, okay? Free.
Oh, thank you.
And the
That's awesome.
the two of you go through that, and that's good pre-marriage counseling. It's going to teach you to work together as a team to accomplish a goal. It's going to be great for your relationship anyway, but it's also going to normalize this process because what you're getting ready to do, none of your friends are going to be doing. They're going to think you joined a cult.
Sure.
I mean, you sold your truck. Have you lost your mind? You know, that kind of stuff.
And let me tell you, Jared, you guys together, like, just to speak even more on that sacrifice, like, this is the time to do it. As newlyweds, before kids, like, if you have the bandwidth to do it, do it. Do it now, because you're going to fast forward in 4 years and you're going to have a baby on the way. You guys are going to have no payments, and the level of peace that you will have so much more doing it now versus waiting it out. Because I mean, we talked to so many people that are getting out debt, and they have kids and they're doing it, and it's absolutely can be done. But God, they look back like, why didn't we start this sooner? So the sooner you guys can do this, the more intense you can do it, and shake hands and say, okay, we're in it. We are in it, and we're going to complain together. We're going to be in it together. We're going to celebrate together.
We're going to be tired.
We're going to be tired together, but like, this is our journey. And two, what it will do for your marriage, you guys working on the same team with a huge goal like this, and to accomplish that your first couple years of marriage it will do so much for you guys. I mean, it will unite you guys in a whole other way versus if you kind of just were like, we're okay with it, it's fine, and just go through life.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of pros here
So you
guys have.
You said you're 25, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you're 30, here's what it's going to look like if you do this. You're going to be making, without overtime, $150,000 to $170,000 a year. You're going to have no payments, except a little bit of a house payment left. And you may even have it paid off, and you're going to have $40,000 or $50,000 in the bank, and you're going to have learned to work together.
You're going to go on great vacations.
You're going to be on your way.
You're going to be driving that truck again, Jared.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be on your way to being a millionaire in no time. That's what 5 years from now looks like. But you got some hills to climb between now and then. Hold on. We'll have Austin pick up, get you guys signed up for our gift of Financial Peace University.